Good morning, everybody in the studio. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me all right at home? Yeah, the laptop's about 3 feet away, so all right. Backs of the hands. Let's just review the organs real quick. Backs of the hands to the kidneys, to the lower back. And just a gentle connection of the hands to kidney space, middle, lower back. And just one time, the sound of the kidneys, C-H-O-O-O-O-O. So breathing in and breathing out. Hands to the heart, you can stack or you can bring them in prayer. Sound of the heart, H-A, breathing in. Yeah, good. To the left side, to the spleen. Yeah. Sound of the spleen, hi Romy. What's the sound of the spleen? Whew. W-H-O-O-O, breathing in. Whew. Yeah, good. Slide it to the right, to the liver. And the sound is sh, S-H-H-H-H, breathing in. Good, and come to Garuda Mudra, hooking the thumbs, palms facing you, yes? And then rest your hands on the chest. And then use your fingers to palpate, to feel where the collarbones are. And you're going to try to get as far towards your shoulders as possible. But underneath the collarbone, so Caroline, lower. Underneath the collarbones, towards the shoulders, there's a little divot where your collarbones and shoulder meet. And that point we're trying to find here, maybe it's a little tender. This is the lung point, number 1, on the lung meridian line, right? Lung number 1. And maybe if you circle your middle fingers, for me I use my middle fingers because it's the longest one and I can get closest to my shoulder. Yeah, there we go. And so you guessed it, today we're gonna conclude our tour of organ study through the lens of traditional Chinese medicine, TCM. And we're gonna conclude with the lungs. And this is point number 1, so we'll be revisiting this point. The name of this point is letting go. Yeah. So whatever's coming up for you, try to hold that like you're holding the air in your lungs. If it's a little sore, a TCM doctor might suggest that perhaps there's a little bit of sorrow, a little bit of grief, creating a little blockage, a little tension. Yeah. So the lungs, they hold the energy of sorrow, as well as the energy of courage. Quite beautiful. And we're ending with the lungs, for the lungs have the most integrity. The sorrow never tries to be something else. In fact, we often use other emotions to try to cover up the sorrow. All right, so keep your attention on lung point number 1 as you rest your hands down to the legs. Keep your mind focused on the 2 points and keep them lifted and spread apart. Within the 2 lungs are millions of little tiny, tiny, tiny alveoli that expand and contract within the lungs. It's not just 2 big lungs, it's millions and millions. Think about little bubbles. I was listening to How to Be an Elder by Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estes on the way up, and she always refers to the body as the loyal consort. So let's offer up the sound of Om 3 times to the loyal consort of the body. Breathing in. Exhale, clear the breath. 3 ohms, inhale. Guide the hands to the heart, interlace your fingers, and press your palms forward. Draw the chin into the lungs, and then round the back of the lungs by pressing the palms forward. And stretching out the arms. And if you've been, here in the study, remember the heart line, heart meridian is in the arms, and so is the lungs. Yeah? Good. So inhale, stretch up, like lift your lungs, and then feel your inner arms and feel lung 1 point. And exhale, round, chin to the lungs, push palms forward, rounding, stretch the tissue of the lungs in the back. One more time, inhale, left lung, right lung, lift, lift, lift. And rounding, stretch the backs of the lungs. Sit tall, please. Separate the hands, reach out through your fingertips. Twist to the right. Massage your kidneys from the inside out. The kidneys hold our fear, the kidneys hold our creativity. Okay? Come back to center. The loyal consort. Twist to the left. Good. Come back to center. Lower the right hand down, side bend. Right, feel the left side of your rib stretch open, make space for the spleen as we compress on the right side, the liver. Right, so connect to the consort of like this body by knowing, like to know a lover, right? You know where the birthmark is, you know where everything's located. Let's take this into the QL. So turn nose to knee, reach that left arm forward and fold. Breathe into your left kidney, the left quadratus lumborum. If you ever hear people say the QL, this is what they're pointing at, where you're feeling, most likely, in the lower back, okay? I say this over and over and over again so that it goes in and stays in. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning, Sherry. All right. Please come back to the side bend. Engage the core muscles, and then switch sides. Should be no stress in the low back when we do that. And as we lean this way, make space here, right, for the liver, tucked up inside the right rib cage. And remember, the liver can regenerate itself. You can lose 75% of your liver, and it'll grow another one. It'll grow into a full liver. Yeah? Loyal, magical consort of the body. Good. And then turn nose to knee, nose to the left knee, and then fold. Send a very appreciative breath to your right quadratus lumborum, your right side of the QL, your right kidney. Wiggle your toes and notice if you're like gripping the toes. I just noticed I was. One more breath. Engage core, come back, side bend. And then rise up, please. Hands to the heart. Wide leg child's pose. Make your way, knees wide, big toes touch. And then walk your hands forward. We're gonna take a little bit of a threading the needle situation here. So walk your hands to the right. Walk your hands to the right. Pick up your left arm and thread it under. Thread the needle, like so. That's it. And negotiate this in the body, right? Some like to roll more further back on the back. If you feel steady and the sensation is within the mild to moderate range, then pick up the right arm and bring it behind the back. Maybe finding a hold of your left thigh, maybe not. That's it. And now connect to your lung 1 point, remember? Brie, I think I saw you on the internet. I don't know if it was you on Faisal's table. I don't know. Anyway, looked like he was getting into the L1 point, which is very interesting. Yeah? Not you? Okay. But you know what I'm talking about. Okay. One more breath into the lungs. Good. Okay, and then come back to center into the wide leg child's pose. Extend both arms forward. Melt the chest, lungs, melt the forehead down. Feel the blood returning to your shoulders. And then be very subtle. Notice the difference, left side, right side. That's the liberation of chi. Yeah? Chi, synonymous with prana. Huberman called dopamine, life source, life force. Yeah, good. And then walk your hands over to the left, thread the right arm underneath, and let's come into that thread the needle situation. Yeah, good. We'll be here for about 10 breaths or so. If you want to move that left arm, make sure everything is within a mild to moderate sensation zone. This is like yin yoga for young practitioners, right? There's a little bit more, a little juice. You can feel more. But the caution is, don't go too far. Think about your L1 points. Think about the 2 points and try to spread them apart from one another. Good. And notice you're restricting blood flow in the right shoulder and you're making space. You're stretching open the channel in your left. Do you know that your left lung is slightly smaller than the right? Because of the heart. The loyal consort of the body. One more breath. If you're numb or tingling, you've gone too far. All right, please come back. Walk both arms forward. Once again, melting lungs down. Feel the intensity in your outer hips rise. When we hold these long poses, like in the style of yin yoga, we move the effort, the benefit, the stress, the eustress from the muscles into the connective tissue. To express appreciation to the magical loyal consort, your body, is to address all aspects. One more. And tabletop position, please. Slow, 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 slow. I see you rushing, all right. Good, cat-cow. Pausing anywhere feels a little sticky. For me, it's in the cat. And come to neutral, please. Extend the left leg back. Rock back and forth. Okay, we're going to take this into the side body. So step the left foot to the right. Yeah? So if you look over your right shoulder, you'll see your foot. Good. Now bring that left knee to the left shoulder. Draw it up, 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 up. You You can externally rotate so it's like outside. Yeah, good. Slide it down to the elbow. So left knee at the left elbow. Left knee to the left wrist. Like we've been doing this all month, no? Draw it back up towards that left armpit. Tuck the right toes. Lift the right knee. 3-leg dog. Send that left leg up and back. We awake. Secure the palms to the ground. Left leg is lifted in this 3-leg dog pose. Good, good, good. Circle that left foot and draw the knee into the nose. Slide it to the right wrist. To the, right wrist, so low. Good, good, good. Lift it up to the right elbow, to the right armpit, and send that leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip this time. Make space for your spleen. The spleen that holds our anxiety. All right, let this pose free up that channel so no anxiety is stuck in the body unnecessarily. All right, 3-leg dog, return. 1-leg plank, come forward. Bend the elbows, chaturanga, keep that left leg up. Lower the left leg down, upward facing, both feet on the ground. Down dog, go back. Breathing in, breathing out, 3. Breathing in, notice what sounds you're making. Breathing out, 2. 1 more. Boom. All right, lower the knees down into tabletop position. Step your right foot back. Yeah, I'm gonna move this camera. All right, step your right foot to the left. Look over the left shoulder and like stretch out your liver. What lung is getting more space? And then draw the right knee into the right elbow. Slide it down to the right wrist, up to the right shoulder. You can externally rotate and bring it on the outer arm, sure. Yeah, slide it back down. Good. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, 3-leg dog. Right leg goes up. Circle your right foot with the stability of your hands connected to the ground. Is your left heel up or is it down? What's happening? All right. And then draw the knee into the nose. Left elbow. Left wrist with control. Left armpit. Eee, good job. 3-leg dog. Bring it up. Bend knee, open hip, make space for liver. I used to think it was amazing, like a lizard could lose the tail and it would grow back. And then I'm like, wait, I have a liver. All right, 3-leg dog. 1-leg plank. Keep that right leg hovering somewhere over the ground. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Put the right foot down for the upward facing. Bring your inner ankles together. And then down dog. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Oh, nice. Left leg. Oh, no, just kidding. Hover the knees, both of them. That's resting. So it like you hover a little bit above the ground. Gaze towards the front edge of your mat. Bend your elbows back towards your quads. Yeah? Lion's pose. Breathing in. Stick out your tongue. Again. 1 more. Down dog. Now left leg up and back. Happy Navratri, everybody. Step forward, high lunge. Celebrating 9 nights of the goddess, 9 forms of the goddess Durga, who rides her lion. And today I want us, because this is apparently a level 2+ class, to move quietly like a big cat. And if you don't have that visual, think of a small cat. They move in that same paw to heart, please. With a steadiness, warrior 3. Activate your right foot, whether it's pointed, flexed, or pointing with the ball of the foot. L1 points, spreading apart. Activate it. The color of your lung energy is white. I like to think of it when it just snows and that white light just blankets the landscape and it makes everything quiet. Good. Step back, high lunge, quiet. Arms up. Downward dog. Quiet. Plank pose. Knees, chest, and chin to the earth. Slide forward, cobra. Big toes press down, inner ankles reach towards one another. Downward dog. Plank pose, come forward. We're going for it today. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Bring those inner ankles towards one another. Adho Mukha, downward facing. Lion's pose, knees hover, elbows bend, gaze forward. Like you're gonna pounce forward. You know, you ever see the big cats, in the bush? They're waiting. Breathing in. One time, lion's breath. Downward dog. Thank you. Right leg up and back. High lunge. Step forward. Quiet. Okay. And then hands to the heart. And that's a way to really, you can tell when someone has been practicing for some time, is that they tread very quietly on the mat. There's no thumping, there's no flopping, stepping, placing body parts. So steady yourself here. Good. And then warrior 3. Move with a kind of precision in the body. And if you want more of it, it's a great time to ask. When you're in a state of efforting, in sadhana, in practice, you can make an ask. I want more this. I would like to be this. I want to be awake. I want to know why I'm here. The season of your lungs is autumn. It's now. All right, step back, high lunge, quietly. As you exhale, downward dog. Plank pose. Lower knees, chest and chin, 8-part bow. Slide forward, cobra. Inner ankles, pull them towards one another. Downward dog, no rush. Plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha, inner ankles. Adho Mukha, downward facing. Lion's pose with a fierceness, right? The fierceness in the body. Gaze forward, breathing in. Lion's breath. Down dog, very nice. Left leg up and back. Yeah. To the nose. To the left elbow. To the left wrist. To the right wrist. Right elbow. Right armpit. Left armpit. Good morning. 3-leg dog. Send it back. Yeah. High lunge. Oh my goodness. Can we still move quietly when we're tired? Can we control and tame that breath that's hands to the heart. Hook your thumbs into Garuda Mudra and rest the palms on the chest. Use your fingers, palpate, find the collarbone. See if you can just hit the bone. And then go below the bone and trace the collarbones towards your shoulders. And that's roughly where the L1 point is, okay? And then keep those 2 points pulling open as we tip forward into Virasena. The right foot is pointed, it's flexed, or it's flointed, but it's active. You can spread the toes even. You know, that's how you can tell when you're hiking if it's a mountain lion or if it's a dog, because the cats can retract their claws, you know? They have such control over their feet. I love dogs, but not as graceful. Bend the left knee, bend the left knee, and we're gonna rest that belly on the left thigh. Keep the chest along one point, spreading apart from another. The element of your lungs is metal. Metal. Step your right foot back, right heel down, turn your chest to the right. Find the Virtu legs first. And then open the arms. If you feel sweat condensing on your body, think of that as like a metal element. You know, on like a chilly day when you go to your car and there's like a mist, like that. Metal has an ability to cool, right? Take the temperature down. All the water that evaporated with summer's fire is now cooled down by the metal. So cool yourself down. The sweat, what's it doing? It's cooling us, right? This loyal consort of the body, knowing exactly what to do. Reverse, please. Take your gaze down towards your right foot and bend a little more to that left knee. Good. Make space for your spleen, yes? Come back, Virtu. Unbend front knee. Adjust back foot. Utthita Trikonasana. Triangle. Notice if your right hip is rolling forward, and try. Resist gravity and roll that right hip back. All right, top arm diagonal. Your right bicep is towards the right ear. Your palm is most likely facing down. And let's float that left arm up. Hold your liver, pop quiz. Where's the liver? They're medical professionals. I see two. There are more than two? You're like, I got this. All right, one more breath. Hold the liver, hold your liver, right side. There you go. And then rise up to stand, warrior two, rebend. Reverse the warrior. Oh, and bring that left forearm, left thigh, side angle pose. Top arm, can't go behind the back. If you're feeling like warm and toasty, and you feel warm in the shoulders, you can go for that bind. But the L1 points of your shoulders, no matter what variation, L1 points are stretching open. Breathing in, breathing out, 3, 2. Metal element cooling you down. Hey, very nice. Look down, hands down. Downward dog, step it back. Come forward, plank pose, knees, chest, and chin. Bhujangasana, cobra. Adho Mukha, downward face. Phalakasana, plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha, inner ankles, inner ankles. Exhale, down dog. Lion's pose, come down. Practice like a fierceness. Your palms are down, claw the mat. You have, release your talons, release your claws from your paws. One time, lion's breath, letting go of something toxic. Downward dog, good job. Right leg, up and back. Good morning, knee to the nose. To the, what do we do? Left elbow, let's do that. Left wrist, right elbow, right armpit, left armpit. I don't know, just drawing some circles here, okay? And then 3-leg dog. What a relief. High lunge, step forward. Quiet, quiet, quiet. It doesn't matter like how tired the big cats are, hands to the heart. If they're hungry, it doesn't matter, they still have to walk quietly, yeah? Garuda Mudra, cross the thumbs, hands, find L1. It's okay if it's not exact, right? Just trying to feel around underneath the collarbones. All right, chest broad, the 2 points of letting go. And then warrior 3. Activate left leg. See if you can feel your heart beating in your palm, the loyal consort of your body. Always finding ways to let you know they're with you. The sound of your lungs is the letter S. Bend the right knee. Keep bending until the belly rests on the thigh. Keep the chest open. Keep your left foot active. And we hold here. We dedicate this, our focus, our drishti, our purpose, our life work, and we make a little commitment that we work with the body. Okay? All right, left foot steps back, left heel down, turn your chest to the left. Find the legs first. And then free the arms. Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana B. Feel the waters. There's a practice in Tao and meridian theory, lung organ theory, where you breathe in through the lungs, you gather chi, life force, and as you exhale, you store it in your kidneys. So in your mind, breathing in through the lungs, gather in, and as you exhale, store it in the kidneys. And look what it does to your warrior 2. One more time. Thank you. Reverse. Look down at your left foot. Secure it to the earth. Yeah. Bend deeper, right knee. Reach back further, right arm. Like a big rubber band. Very nice. Come back, warrior 2. Unbend the front knee. Adjust the back foot. And then, yeah. The knee, the right knee, make sure it's not totally locked out, okay? There's a little bit of baby bend so that our joints can glide smoothly in the body rather than. All right, top arm diagonal, please. And then the right arm floated to the spleen. Unnecessary worry, right, anxiety, happen when we spend too much time in the future. Oh, there's not enough toilet paper, or oh, I'm not gonna have enough money, or blah, 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 blah. So we let that go with this pose, okay? Breathing in. Whew. That's the sound. Whew. One more. Right? Let go. Whew. Warrior 2. Breathe in through the lungs. Store it in your kidney. Reverse. And bring that right forearm to the thigh. Supported side angle to start. Very nice. Top arm around the lower back. What's happening in nature, you see the trees, the element of wood, you feel the earth, you feel the rains, you feel, you take mineral vitamins, yeah? What's happening inside of you too. So when we connect with nature, we also connect with ourselves. If you want to fully bind, if you did that on the other side, make sure L1 points stay nice and broad. If the chest is folding down towards the ground too much, maybe consider not going there today. 3 more breaths. 2. 1. Look down, hands down, downward dog. With purpose, plank, Ashtanga Asana, 8-pointer, Bhujangasana, like a snake, Adho Mukha, like a dog, plank pose, Chaturanga, stay with control, Urdhva Mukha, upward dog, ankles, 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 exhale, down dog. You are Durga's lion, her vehicle. Lion pose, come down. The goddess who's gonna save us from the pandemic is riding on your back right now, okay? So let the talons, let the claws out. Breathing in, 1 lion's breath. Child's pose. I turned the heat on today. 2 degrees, maybe you're feeling it, huh? So I want us to connect to the water element. So connect, if you're not sweating, connect to the water in your mouth, your saliva. If you're sweating, think about your skin with a light dusting of metal, like gold, aluminum, silver, magnesium, whatever you like, calcium. And it's condensing, right? The air particles, the moisture in the air is condensing on your skin to help you cool down. Whole body working in concert. One more breath. Downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip, circle the foot. Connect with the claws in your hands though, like, yeah, we're not forgetting the hands. Good. And then maybe flip, like a revolution. You know when the dog flips over and it's like, scratch my belly, because like I trust, right? Feel that, like I trust my practice, I trust my body, and like let the earth like scratch your belly. One more breath, please. Stay here, exhale, and return 3-leg dog pose. Very nice. Draw the left knee in towards the nose, slide it to the outside of the left elbow, so you're outside the arm, slide it up towards that shoulder. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Slide forward, lift the right leg. Ekka Pada Kundinyasana. 3-leg dog, whatever. Go back, it's okay, doesn't matter. Yeah. Step forward, high lunge. Hands to the heart. Center, bring everything to the middle line. Keep L1 points broad as we twist to the left. Keep those points broad. Actively trying to spread the shoulders apart. Collarbones long. Right, resist the urge to round. Good. You have a variation with the arms you want to take, like flying them open, or there's a bind here. L1, letting go points. Keep them open. If we close off, then it's really difficult to let go, right? Breathing in, breathing out 3. Breathing in, breathing out 2. Last breath, organ sound of the lungs. Ooh, that's hard. All right, bring both hands down, frame your left foot, unbend the left knee, pyramid fold. Wow, good job everybody. Press your left big toe mound down, drag your left outer hip back. Let's come up halfway, breathing in. Breathe out here, breathe out. Hold the breath out, fold. Breathe in when you need. Breathe out. All right. Bend the left knee, walk the hands forward, vertical splits, lift it up. Yeah, this one. The one you're like, I don't want to do it, but we do it. Like spiritual practice, it's like, oh, sometimes. Like organ theory, emotional theory, psychotherapy. You take a look at our own thoughts, our own emotions. It's hard. You want to come up handstand, you can do that. You want to bind one hand around the standing leg or both. You want to work on melting your head towards your shin, whatever, right? Just be here with the loyal consort of the body. The loyal consort of the body. You have organs that regenerate. Good. If you're flying, come down, bend both knees, Shiva squat. Slide the right knee outside the left and come back up, vertical splits. Again, bend both knees, Shiva squat, vertical splits. Shiva squat, vertical splits. Listen, lower that right leg parallel to the ground. Yeah, so you're in like a supported Vira 3. Walk your right hand a little bit forward. If it's on a block, put it on a block. Left hand to the left hip. Rotate chest to the left, revolved half moon, basically. A long way of saying revolved half moon. Breathing. If that helps, right? 2 more. L1 point. Open, open, open your lungs. Vertical splits. Very nice. Shiva squat. Sit down. Somehow we end up with the left leg crossed on top. If this hurts your right knee, you're extending the right leg out. Ugh. All right. Just kidding. That's great. Arms up. Make space for spleen on the left. Make space for liver on the right and all the other inner organs that keep you alive. Twist left, please. You can hug the leg. You can hook the elbow. There's some binds that can happen. But today, lung number 1. Keep them open, stretching apart. Metal element of your body cooling you down. All that excitement, all the fire from summertime cooling down. All right, let's take a counter twist to the right. Take your right hand to your right ankle. Just like hold your right ankle. Take your, oh, this is the left ankle, sorry. Left hand, left ankle. And then just draw some circles with your left thumb around your left inner ankle. And you can always give yourself a foot massage. All right, and let's come to ankle to knee. Ankle to knee. Or shin to shin. Sorry, it's a little dark and I'm in black. But you're either sitting cross-legged, crisscross applesauce with the left shin in front, or you're stacking Agni Stambhasana fire log. Notice my left foot is outside or on top of the knee and my foot is flexed. I'm telling you, knee injury, not fun. Okay, hands behind the back and just lift your lung 1 points. Lift this desire, if you have one, to let go. How can we let go if we're constantly like rounded down? Breathing in. lung sound if you like. Breathing in. Stay upright or fold. Let this be a slow, if you're folding, let this be a slow descent. Slow descent. Like little by little, feel the opening in your left hip, little by little, feeling the stretching of your kidneys and the lungs in the back of the body. Little by little, feeling into your capacity to let go. If I can let go of this breath, what else can I let go of? If you prefer to inhale life force, chi, prana into the lungs, and then store it into your kidneys, go ahead. Every breath we spend here, we make a deposit into life force bank. It's peace bank, no? Life force bank. Prana bank. Three more cycles of breath, please. Okay, rise up, we. Bring the left leg around the back, pigeon. Right leg is, let me shimmy myself here. Right leg is forward. Or you're on the back. Your choice. Breathing in. Breathing out. Something so simple like watching our breath brings us into the present moment immediately. All right. Come to the palms. Send the claws out of your paws. And then three-leg dog. Right leg up and back. You don't have to go as fast as I did. Yeah? Bend the knee and open the hip. And then one leg plank. Bring it forward. Chaturanga. Put the right foot down, upward face. Downward facing. Clear some stagnant energy out. Whew. All right. Okay, I'm not demoing, so listen to my voice. It's just the same thing on the other side. Right leg up and back. Bring it to the outside of your right elbow. Slide it up towards the shoulder. It doesn't have to get there. And then bend your elbows. Chaturanga. Maybe come into the arm balance, where you shift forward and lift the leg, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then three-leg dog. Everybody, right leg floats up and back. And still quietly step forward in between the hands. High lunge. Maha Virasana. Hands in prayer. Your lung points. Open. Twist to your right. The color of your lung energy is white. So light this posture up in this pure white light. When there was tragedy and a lot of sorrow, the three male gods in the Hindu pantheon, in the mythology, they got together, opened their mouths, bright white light came from their three mouths, and out came Durga, a goddess, who came to save the day. If you took an arm variation, take it there. 3 more breaths. I know. Right? Dedicate this to the courage that you would like in your lung energy. One more. Exhale, look down, hands down, pyramid pose. Fold over the right thigh. Adjust your back leg. Put blocks underneath the hands. Give yourself a little extra lift. And fold. Press down through right big toe mount. Press, press, press. Anchor through the right big toe as you pull the right hip back. Long diagonal line. Yeah. Good. And we do one time this Uddiyana Bandha practice. Don't think too much. Listen to my voice. Okay. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, halfway lift. Stay up. Exhale all the air out. Hold the breath out, fold. Breathe in whenever you need. Breathe out, relax into the shape. Very nice. One more. Just send the love to your right hamstrings. Good. And then bend your right knee, look forward, walk your hands forward, take the blocks with you if you're using them. Vertical splits. Eka, one, pada, foot, Uttanasana, forward fold. Eka, pada, Uttanasana. And then Shiva squats. Bend both knees, get low, slide that right knee outside the left leg, and vertical splits, come back up with control, okay? Again, Shiva squat, getting low. And vertical splits with control, using all muscles. One more time, Shiva squat. Vertical splits, good. Come into a supported warrior 3. Lower that left leg parallel to the ground. Can we activate that left foot? It's like whatever you're doing with it, activate it. Yay, good. Walk your left hand forward a touch. Bring the right hand to the right hip. And then start to rotate your chest to the right. When you feel steady, then free the right arm. Lung 1 points. Stay open. Roman, you're doing great. Right? All the yoga asks us to do your best. One more breath. Vertical splits. Come back. Shiva squat. In fact, Shiva dances in the fire, and then have a seat. Your right leg is on top this time. Make space for inner organs. Reach up for that like divine inspiration. And then let's twist to the right. We can hug the leg. We can hook the elbow. What does it mean to let go? It's a great question, right? If you watched Eternal Sunshine of the Mind, got his brain erased. Letting go is not forgetting, isn't it? And perhaps it's more about this total acceptance of all of it. So how can we be more radically accepting? Can we start with this loyal consort of the body and accepting all of it just how it is? Good. Counter twist, please, slowly, slowly. Be gentle with the spine. Take your right hand to the right ankle, and the right thumb circles that, excuse me, inner right ankle. Just connecting to this circular nature, this life, death, life cycle. It's hard. Okay, please face forward. Sukhasana, shin to shin, or Agni Stambhasana, ankle to knee. The right shin is in front. You should feel this in the outer hips. If you're feeling it, you're doing it, okay? Hands behind the back. Lift your lungs. And imagine these millions of tiny iridescent bubbles are inflating and shimmering with each breath you take. So much is going right within each breath. Option to fold forward slowly. Take maybe the whole time getting down. If you enjoyed our practice of growing antlers, like a big 26-point rack. Tara, yeah. Tara sent me an image of herself with gold antlers after class. And so if you're folding forward or you're holding yourself up, let these antlers be held with dignity and integrity in your spine. Letting the air slowly out of a balloon and sound. Letting a little bit of sorrow, letting a little bit of courage dissolve, resolve. 3 more breaths, make it honest. Rise up, please. Still like the big cat. And bring the right leg around for pigeon pose. Eka, 1, Pada, foot, Raja, Kapotasana, pigeon. On the belly or on the back. Your kidneys light up in this blue energy of water, liquid. Your heart is glowing with this ruby light of red fire. Your spleen is shining golden on the left side in the element of earth. Your liver is glowing emerald green like the forest shimmering in its leaves. And your lungs are radiating the white light of 1,000-petaled lotus. Make this practice so intensely beautiful. Breathe to the back of the lungs. Stretch that tissue. And as you exhale, get a little bit closer to the earth. 1 more breath. Come back to the palms. Steady your connection. 3-leg dog, left leg, up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. I feel like we missed the flip dog, but I can't remember on which side. The other side? Okay. So downward facing dog, and lift the right leg up and back, bend the knee and open the hip. If you want to revolve, you can. Let this be an ecstatic opening of that white light from your lungs. Yeah. And then return, optional vinyasa to, melt the wax and seal. Lower the knees down, tabletop position. 1 more yin type pose, sort of, to round out the practice. Good. So from tabletop, lift your left arm up, thread the needle underneath. Keep your left palm facing up. Option to extend your right leg and draw your right foot, maybe place it near the left hand. Or maybe you hold the outer edge of the right foot. If you feel steady, there's an option to turn your heart towards the ceiling. There's a negotiating, right? About turning your heart, turning your gaze towards the ceiling, and then maybe freeing your right arm behind back. Think about lung 1 points. If you're tingling, if you're numb, too far, too far. One more breath. Please exhale the sound of the lungs. Good. And return. Tabletop position. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Big cat. Ew. Oh, wow, that feels amazing. Neutralize the spine, please. And then lift your left arm. I think right arm, sorry. Ugh, thread the needle. If you're like, what just happened? Take a look. This is what it looks like. You're sending your leg out and you're holding that foot, and then you're turning your chest towards the ceiling. It's deep. And it's an idea. Two more breaths, please. Breathe into your whole body. And release. Come back to the tabletop quietly. Make as little noise as possible. Cat and cow, a couple times. You want to add a lateral, look side to side. Seated meditation or shavasana to conclude today's practice. Breathing into the lungs, breathing in. Breathing out to the kidneys. Breathing in courage. Breathing out sorrow. Breathing in sorrow. Breathing out grief. Breathing into the kidneys. Exhale out the lungs. Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma, Durge. Durga Jai Jai Ma, Krim Kali Devi Kali Ma, Durga Jai Jai Ma, Durga, Durga, Durga Jai Jai Ma. Durga. awareness inside. And more cycles of breath. If you're lying down, option to slowly make your way back. Sing with the whole body. Let the sound come from a deep resonant place. The sound of the universe, the sound of Aum. Breathing in. hands to the heart, bowing your chin to the lungs and to all the inner organs that perform miracles within your inner nature at every moment. From my lungs to your lungs to the earth's lungs. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I won't be here next Sunday. I see a couple people that I'll be hanging out with in the woods on an art and yoga retreat. So I'll be back after that. Okay? Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank you, everybody. Beautiful practice. Yeah. Bye, Sherry. Whew. How about that heat?
I like the imagery of being coated. I imagine we're all gilded.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Pun intended.